What if I told you that the words we hear as children can shape our entire lives? Imagine carrying the weight of toxic statements from your parents, statements that over time seep into your subconscious mind, molding your self-worth, your relationships, and even your success. Today, we are diving deep into the things toxic parents say, words that might seem harmless on the surface, but can leave scars that last a lifetime. Whether you're a parent, a caregiver, or simply just someone who cares about the next generation, understanding these dynamics is crucial. So if you're ready to understand how these words can impact the subconscious mind and also learn how to break free from their hold, keep watching. Hi there, I'm Nidhi Kapoor. Welcome back to my channel. I'm a certified hypnotherapist and a life coach. And in today's video, we're talking about parenting. Parenting is undoubtedly one of the most challenging roles a person can undertake. From the moment we hold our newborn in our arms, we want nothing but the best for them. Yet, as life's pressures mount, exhaustion, stress, and even the echoes of our own childhood wounds, we might find ourselves saying things we never imagined we would. Things that can be deeply harmful to our children. A report from the Administration of Children and Families in the US Department of Health and Human Services in 2008 revealed that over 50,000 children were officially counted as victims of emotional abuse. But why are these words so powerful? Well, the answer lies in the subconscious mind. The subconscious is like a sponge during childhood, absorbing every experience, every word, and every emotion without any filter. This forms the foundation of our beliefs about ourselves and the world around us. When toxic words are repeatedly absorbed, they can create deep-seated negative beliefs that can take years or even a lifetime to unravel. So let's explore some of the most common toxic phrases parents say and the profound impact they can have on a child's psyche. Number 1, you are ugly, you're too fat, you're too skinny, or anything like this. Now, children look to their parents for validation and acceptance. When a parent criticizes a child's physical appearance, it can trigger a cascade of insecurities that affects the child's body image well into adulthood. The subconscious mind interprets these criticisms as truths, leading to issues like low self-esteem, body dysmorphia, and even eating disorders. A study published by the American Psychological Association found that children who experienced frequent criticism about their bodies were more likely to develop eating disorders and struggle with self-image. Number 2, why do you act so weird? Why can't you be normal? Or again, anything like this. Now, questions like these might seem like harmless observations, but to a child, they imply that there is something fundamentally wrong with who they are. You see, the subconscious mind is ever vigilant and it starts to question its own worth, making the child feel like an outsider who doesn't belong. This can lead to social anxiety and a lifelong struggle with authenticity, as the child might continuously suppress their true self to avoid being judged. Number 3, I wish you were never born, or I regret having you. Now, these are some of the most devastating words a parent can ever say to a child. Such statements strike at the very core of a child's sense of existence. The subconscious mind, which craves love and belonging, internalizes this rejection, leading to feelings of worthlessness and despair. This can result in chronic depression, self-harm, and in some severe cases, suicidal ideation. Now, according to a report by the National Institute of Health, children who experience emotional abuse, including statements of regret from their own parents, are significantly more likely to develop depression and anxiety disorders later in their life. Number 4, you're a burden, or you cost too much money, or again, something to this effect. Now, when a parent frames their child as a financial or emotional burden, the child may begin to hide their needs and feelings, believing that they're too much for anyone to handle. The subconscious mind, seeking to avoid being a burden, may adopt people-pleasing behaviors or develop a fear of dependency on others. These patterns often carry well into adulthood, making it difficult for the individual to ask for help or to set boundaries. Number 5. Why aren't you like your sibling? Or the other kids are better than you. Comparisons between siblings or peers can be incredibly damaging. They not only erode self-esteem, but also foster resentment and rivalry. The subconscious mind, hearing over and over and over that it doesn't measure up, starts to believe that it is inherently flawed and unworthy of love or success. And this can manifest in perfectionism or chronic low self-esteem or unyielding fear of failure. Research from the University of Michigan shows that the children who are frequently compared to others are more likely to suffer from anxiety and depression and are less likely to develop a healthy self-identity. Number 6, you're useless. You'll never make it. Or again, something like this. You see, verbal abuse like name-calling or harsh criticisms can have long-lasting effects. When a child hears that they are useless or that they will never make it or something like this, these statements are etched into their subconscious, forming a belief that they're incapable of success. This can lead to a phenomenon known as learned helplessness, where the child stops trying to succeed because they believe deep down that they're doomed to fail. This concept extensively has been studied by psychologist Martin Seligman, and it shows how negative reinforcement can lead to pervasive sense of powerlessness. Number 7, I'll leave you, or you'll wake up and I won't be here. Threatening abandonment can create deep-seated fears in a child, leading to anxiety and attachment issues. The subconscious mind is terrified of being left alone, and it may develop an intense fear of abandonment that affects all our future relationships. This fear can manifest as clinginess, difficulty in trusting others, or an inability to maintain healthy relationships. Number 8, I'll only love you if. So, conditional loving. Some parents may express love conditionally, using phrases like, I only love you if you do well in school, or you do well in exams, or you need to earn my love by behaving. You see, this can teach a child that love is something that must be earned, not freely given, leading to a lifetime of people-pleasing behaviors and a fear of rejection. It can also make it difficult for a child to form healthy, unconditional relationships later on in their lives. Number 9, constant criticism and overly negative evaluations. Constant criticism can be just as damaging as overtly abusive language. When a child is consistently told that they're doing wrong without acknowledgement of what they're actually doing right, it fosters a belief that they're never good enough. This can lead to chronic perfectionism, anxiety, and a relentless inner critic that hinders the child's ability to enjoy life or feel proud of their achievements. Parenting is undeniably one of the hardest jobs in the world. We all make mistakes and none of us are perfect. But it's important to remember that the words we choose matter, not just in the moment, but for a lifetime. If you recognize any of these toxic patterns in your own behavior, know that it's never too late to change. Healing begins with self-awareness, self-compassion, and a commitment to do better for yourself and for your children. Start by offering apologies, validating your child's feelings, and reinforcing their own worth. Remember, your child looks up to you as their guide, and even the smallest change can create a ripple effect of healing. It's the words of love, validation, and understanding that truly shape a child's future. Well, that's it for this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, take care.